Hello Taurus, Elsie here, just to drop a reading for you as I do a few times a week. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are the one clicking all the time, you know how much I love you. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are clicking here for the first time, welcome, welcome. I hope we'll hear from you in the comments. It's where we like to be. And while you have a second here, if you wouldn't mind reaching out and touching that thumbs up, I would much appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the attention you give my videos. Thank you, 1,000 thank yous. All right, here we go. And so because of that, because of the way that you guys just eat up these readings, I just kind of keep them coming. All right, here we go. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm your bully sister. Sun sign is Taurus. Tell me about Taurus, please. Tell me about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. Truth. You are finding out a truth. You are finding out a truth that is going to make you happy, Taurus. That's what's coming. You're about to release something. It's simplicity and abundance. It's almost as if you come across something quite by accident, or it simply just drops in your lap. The happiness. And what I noticed first here is that there's two dolphins, right? I think that dolphins always travel at least in twos. I think that it's a happier time for you. I want to say, Taurus, that there is happiness here. I think that you're either living in your truth, standing in your truth, being your generous, persistent, patient, and down-to-earth self. This is all about earth energy to me. Yeah. There's a happiness in knowing the truth, and I think that you, for some reason, think you have it. Let's talk about that. Taurus, what did you learn the truth about that made you happy? What did you learn truth about? Or maybe this is future energy, and maybe you haven't come across this yet. Something is coming up for some of you. There is a truth that is going to make you happy. Woo-hoo. Wow. Right? Letting go. So you've let go of some shit. Yeah, I feel like you have things that were holding you back, people that were holding you back, situations, jobs. Maybe you downgraded the car. Maybe you decided you don't want to be house poor, that because you live in the 5-bedroom house and you can't afford it, maybe it's time to go down to a 2-bedroom condo. I feel like you're letting go of perceptions that people have of you. You're in the energy of just letting go. But I think there are some people in your life. You see that dog right there? I think there are some people in your life who are trying to hold you back. That they would be happy if you would just stay in this energy and not let go. Some sort of a truth is what is making you let go. We have the honoring path coming up, conscious of lack. The loving woman. We could be talking about you. We could be talking about your person, but I feel like you're going to be honored for some type of work that you do in the future, but I don't think you think you're the greatest at it. You're like, nah, they're not going to pick me. It's like being at the Academy Awards. Yeah, I feel like you feel like, the Academy Awards is never going to give me. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Maybe it's something to do with work here. I think you're going to be honored about something that you do for a living. The honoring path is about people giving you a lot of attention because of the thing that you are doing. All right, Taurus. We've got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. You have come to some sort of an awareness about a friendship. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. It feels to me like, Taurus, you've surrendered a friendship back to the universe. And I think that you did the right thing is what I want to say. Friendship says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And, the thing is not everybody is in our life for the whole duration. We need to get out of the doorway and into the flow. We need to get out of the doorway, stop directing traffic in the doorway. And if people want to go, let them go. If you want to let them go, if you want to surrender them, then do that. Release the control back to the universe. If that person comes back to you, then they are yours. And if they don't, then maybe they never were. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Well, you are kind of hilarious. Depending on your moon and your rising sign, you can be quite hilarious, Taurus. I know, I am hilarious. All right, here we go. What else do we need to know about Taurus, please? There is some sort of a surrender and letting go. It feels like it's maybe around some type of friendship. There's a truth, and it's like the letting go makes you happy. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the World card, and we have the Six of Cups. It's really very interesting energy, because it's just saying that maybe it was time for you to let go of some type of friendship, surrender it, stop controlling it, stop controlling the flow. And I feel like that's what this says here, that you decided not to invest. You decided to close the door on some type of friendship or love ship, Taurus. And it's someone that you've known for a long time. The World is, I've successfully closed a chapter. I've learned that lesson. I'm not going back there. I'm shutting the door. I'm putting the planks over it. I'm nailing them in. The World card is the end, right? It's the end so something else can begin. The next step after the World card is the Fool. We go back to being the Fool on a path that we have really no knowledge of, and we learn things as we go. You could be closing out a chapter with someone who is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo. It doesn't have to be, but this World card is important because it is a successful closing of some type of situation that that you were no longer ready to invest in. I feel like it's not the best place for you to invest anymore, and so you carry on. You carry along. Yeah. We have the Lovers here. We could be talking about someone that you are a twin with. We could be talking about someone who is a Gemini. The Lovers card is a choice in love. Don't know why it doesn't feel romantic, though. It doesn't, to me. It feels like you were waiting for the right time to say something. You also could be watching this person, or watching someone from a distance or from afar, someone that you really have feelings for. This is someone that you're not able to let go of because you're in love with them. Yeah. All right. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It's like you're letting go of a plan, or you're letting go of the thought of this is not going to work out. And so it's just time to close the door. I don't want to invest here anymore. I'm not telling anybody. It feels like this is a disconnect, though. 4 and 1 Pentacle is 5, and so we're on the outside now, looking on the inside of other. We're on the outside looking in of someone else's life. We've got the Devil. It's like it was either codependent, or this is too codependent a situation for me to feed into anymore. Ace of Coins is in the reverse. I don't want to invest here anymore. I think it's time to close the door. There is silence here that ensues, I believe, and the Devil is here, so causing problems, causing doubt. Maybe this was codependent. Maybe it's just turned toxic. Maybe I just need to move forward. I think that you decided not to invest in some type of a friendship here. But I do believe that this person was meant to teach you something. And I think that you did get the teachings here. And I think it took a lot of strength for you to shut it down, for you to say, I'm not doing this anymore, for you to take your power back, because you know the truth. You know the truth, and you are in an energy right now of letting go. I believe that's probably still lingering eclipse energy. I don't know how long eclipse energy lasts, but it feels like it's eclipse energy. You've made a realization, Taurus, and I think that's exactly how the eclipse was supposed to work for you, is that it's supposed to be realizations that things just aren't working out for me the way I thought they were. Tell me about the World card. What has ended here, please? situation with the Empress. Seven of Wands. It feels like the Empress is someone who was always sort of jumping to their own defense, holding their ground when they didn't really need to. It feels like it was a little bit topsy-turvy, a little bit of a back and forth. I think that it was putting your balance in jeopardy. The Star. I feel like you feel really connected to this person, like you're connected to them spiritually or energetically. And I think that's what made it all the more hard for you to end some type of situation here. The Empress could be a lover, absolutely. Someone who stands their ground on something that seems, it almost seems as if it's, you know, this person, maybe they have no control in their life, and so they choose to control certain situations. I believe we are dealing with an Empress, but I feel like this Empress is the one that feels like they always have to jump to their defense. It could be you, it could be them. Take it as it resonates. But we do have the Star here. We have Aquarius energy. And it's very connected and concise and very honest and healing for sure. It feels like there is two people who are connected here. Knight of Swords. The High Priestess. So it could be a friendship between the High Priestess and the Empress. So the High Priestess, of course, is someone who is, you know, a light worker or a psychic or a medium, something like that. And the Empress, who is Libra and Taurus, but who is also very grounded, very dependable. This person is very well-rounded, but it almost feels like the swords are like this person just always is constantly either talking or trying to move the situation quicker than you want. Like you're the person who kind of goes over it, takes it in, is quiet, thinks about it. But this person, I think the Empress wants to move really fast. Take it as it resonates, y'all. Tell me about the Six of Cups for Taurus, please. It's the Six of Cups. Yeah, I think that you're withholding your communication from this person, and it's the Eight of Swords, right? Hands are tied. I don't know what to do. I can't make a decision. Eight of Wands. Well, we could talk about it. That might straighten things out, right? So you could speak to this person. Ten of Pentacles is, you know, all of it. It's like abundant conversation. Eight of Wands. Three of Cups. Maybe all it's going to take is a face-to-face meeting with this person in order to fix things, if that's what you want to do. You may be invited to a social setting or a social situation with this person, and a communication might happen from it. It feels like Six of Swords is telling me that this person just wants to move on and be happy. It's like, I don't really want to have hardship or anger or upset here. Yeah, it's just time for us all to move forward. You know, there's changes that are coming for you, Taurus, that are very fortunate. The Six of Swords tells me that you're moving on. I feel like you just, I feel like the Three of Cups is telling me that maybe you just need to contact this person and see them face to face to talk it out. Maybe it's not as bad as you think it is. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. What's the communication, please? King of Wands. It's really egoic, unfortunately. Somebody is not able to drop their ego. Somebody is at a stance, right? A standstill. Somebody's not able to drop their ego here. It is the King of Wands, so Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. We have the Queen of Cups, which is in the reverse, and I'm not giving you an inch. Yeah. Somebody here is feeling depleted. And because they're feeling depleted emotionally, socially, possibly psychically, this person is making decisions out of ego. Yeah. We have the Chariot, and so everything's cranked to a complete halt. So we're not talking, right? Could be a friendship, could be a love ship. Tell me what it is. That's what the Six of Cups is, right? Tell me about this friendship, please. friendship is the Hermit in reverse. It's the Four of Swords and it's the Three of Cups. So again, I feel like it could be some sort of a social outing or a celebration. I feel that brings you two back together. We have the Hermit that's in the reverse. If somebody wants to be seen, I've done all the thinking on this. I've reached a place of wisdom. The Four of Swords is we're not really talking, but I'm still healing. And I think that the Three of Cups represents some sort of a coming together or a celebration of sorts. The Two of Swords is here. So I feel like right now you're kind of in a block, Taurus. I don't really want to talk to this person. I'm not willing to invest. I've closed the door here. This person I feel is someone who you've screeched a halt with, is what I want to say. But I think you did it because of the King of Wands in the reverse. This person was acting out of ego. And the Queen of Cups in the reverse, they weren't listening to their gut. They weren't listening to their kindness and their love. We have the Chariot in reverse, and you decided, no, I don't want the victory here then. What did you surrender? You surrendered your need to control. So it feels like, yeah, it feels like that you felt like this was a manipulative connection, that we have the Three of Pentacles here, and that you had to kind of... you had to be strong. You had to be courageous in order to be in this connection. Because I feel like it feels like what you've surrendered is control. Look, I don't have any control over the Magician, so I'm just going to surrender to all of it here. I feel like when you surrender, that you also surrender. And when you do, you create happiness, the Ten of Cups, and that comes in to heal the heart, I think. It's because you were... It's because you were brave enough to realize the manipulation in the partnership. And because I feel that you closed the door, that although you are feeling disappointed that it didn't work out, you're much happier, is what I want to say. All right. Who are we talking about here? Tell Taurus. Who are we talking about here, Taurus? Maybe this is details about you or about them. Who are we talking about? Let Taurus know. Who are we talking about? We've got someone who's emotionally available. Please use your intuition. This person stays home a lot. They are someone who is a homebody. This could be someone who is a younger masculine. Maybe you are a younger masculine, or this person is in association with a younger masculine who is a Virgo. This person is likely physically fit. Now we have the younger feminine. So we do have younger and younger feminine, younger masculine take your spot here, but we do have Scorpio energy. I feel like there is a connection here between you that is quite psychic. For some of you, this could be a new love, someone that you have not explored love with, but it does feel like it's a friend and it's someone that you know. Be open to change. We've got a divine counterpart coming in. We've got a twin flame on the way. That's what it looks like. We have abundance, retreat, and apology. It feels like the twin is bringing in an apology. If this is your reading and we're talking about a twin, this could be, because we pulled the Six of Cups, this could be someone who is the lover, or someone who is a friend, right? So it's going to work either way, depending on what it is for you. We've got abundance, retreat, and apology. So it feels like after a time alone, being by the self, somebody realizes here that they are the divine counterpart. They need to be open to change if they want the abundance. Somebody who's been in retreat comes forward and lets you know that, yeah, they're going to forgive you, or they want forgiveness from you for the time spent away. Got putting in the work and acceptance. You're just going to accept the situation for what it is. There is a recognition here. This person wants to honor you for your work, or maybe you want to honor them for their work. But either way, we have letting go energy. Yeah. I feel like you're just going to let it go and let the universe take care of it. Wait to see what happens. We could be talking about love, but maybe we're not. For you. I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Taurus, for coming here. I do appreciate you. Hope that was something that made sense to somebody. Makes not a damn bit of sense to me. I'm going to go for now. I love you guys. Bye-bye.